Alright, what if we try that again? So no, it's 154 now. We're back? Hopefully. Hopefully back. So now it's 153. Let me write that down. Internet is going to crash at 153 from now on. He's not dead, or is he? It's just my internet. Okay. You know what? I need to go... Gotta go download that software. Let's see. I think it's called like Orb or something. I mean, I'll do it afterwards, but I gotta remember that. I forgot who makes it, but it's tells you all sorts of information about your internet. And now I just want it open 24/7 so I can see what happens exactly when that goes down. Alright, hopefully we're back. That was very annoying. There's an enemy. Couple more. Nice. Easy. Orb? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Saw my dad using it earlier when we were trying to figure out, like, what the whole internet issue is. But it's odd because it didn't disconnect like it usually does at 1:15. But it was then at 1:53. That's what the actual crash feels like. Where it's a full-on disconnect for a couple of minutes. Yay. Okay. Nasty spill is really annoying with sacred grounds. Okay, I need food. I feel like I'm... Yeah, definitely get food. Food is important. Come on, just give me the last few enemies. Nice. More buffs. I'll take it. Okay, I don't even remember where we were last time. What we were talking about. Oh well. Dazzler. Ugh. Yeah, hold on. I want to check something real quick. All right.
Back by popular demand.
More buffs. Let's see how many buffs we can get. Protect butt stallion. Okay. That's easy enough.
For ya.
Oh man. And where's the last guy? One more apparently. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we're talking about food, I think. Wow, it's all butt stallion. Awesome. Get the quartz. I was gonna say, get a good action skill here. Come on, game. Try to get this guy into my action skill. There we go. Wonderful. Alright. I just hope the stream doesn't do that again, because that was very annoying. The most annoying thing for me is always just how it gets split into two VODs. And welcome back, arthropods. Yeah, sorry about that. Internet dying out of my control. Like, the weather isn't even bad today, that's the thing. It's legit just a satellite issue. Seriously, I feel like I've killed a ton of enemies at this point. You use time skip. That's what I am. That's my current spell. I like it a lot. Ooh, I really have to see when I finish this just how many buffs I've gotten from Butt Stallion. So if I've gotten her all of these times, it's got to be a ton at this point.
That's more like it.
That's fine. Yeah. And that's when I started using it, was a while ago when you mentioned it. Yeah, I really like it. Only downside is, of course, it being a channel spell. I always prefer easy cast stuff, like Marshmallow I really like, but Buffmeister is definitely my favorite. Well, that's death after, so it's alright. Alright. Collect our loot. AKA the blue and up stuff that I'm just gonna sell. Yeah, okay, so it's boss time. Let's see what we've got. I'm guessing it's going to be a bit of everything. Yeah. So it's just buffing all of my best skills at this point. That's hilarious. Why am I second? I know, it's hilarious. Arthropods literally overtook you just in a couple messages. I'm so curious how that like actually works behind the scenes. Because you have more total messages, but and more watch time too. That's the big thing. Like, I don't know. Ah, Dragon Lord. Alright, wait, hold on. Stream I don't know. I thought because when I read it last time, it said literally it resets every stream, so I don't know. I think that's crazy. Oh, it's the tramplers. Yes. Oh, these things are going to be a nightmare with puddles. That's funny. I almost wonder. Oh, there we go. Switched to Brave recently, got fed up with Chrome. Neat. Only thing that does suck is they like it's insane how Google literally throttles YouTube on browsers that aren't Chrome. It's disgusting, actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. I use a Molvad. It's a neat little privacy-based thing. And I use that for all of my other tabs, literally besides YouTube. Besides YouTube and like my Chrome stuff. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it is MULLVAD. To watch popcorn. But no, that's what I use. So I use that for Twitch and pretty much all my other tabs. Because it's just so much better. Literal popcorn. That's funny. Dirty. You know, that's like the ultimate rage bait right there. Really? I feel like I'm dying to my own dots more than anything else. I'm scared. I get Bernadette real quick. I was gonna say I'm surprised. What the? Oh, I guess I melted him that fast. Dang. Perfectly balanced build. And Corrupt Essence Flows, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm guessing that's likely from a video, but still awesome. I really do need to figure out some new notification stuff. Alright. Quick one. We like to see it. Oh, okay. It says 16 minutes, but technically disconnects, so.
Best to keep that for now.
Afterburner. For the forbidden recommended. Oh, the forbidden account. All right. I haven't even been looking at amulets because I just know I'm not going to get a good one. Maybe I should look a bit closer next time I sell them. Oh yeah, I forgot when I got that. Oh, it was last weekend when I ended the stream. I finished up the run. I got that Buffmeister. I kind of want to use that. Let's see. Yet again, we're just looking for Blight Collar, good element, all damage dealt. Preferably legendary, but that ain't gonna happen. I got sign it. Oh, that's odd. That is, signing into all of your accounts is the worst thing. Actually, that's like the most annoying thing when having to, you know, get a new computer is you gotta sign into every single application again. Oh, it's horrible. I don't even know why I'm looking at those. Alright, first of all, wait. I feel like for some reason... Spellcast... Oh yeah, I gotta fix my White Rider. Garbage. Garbage. Bro. On Spellcast... You know what? Fine. I'll take elemental damage, but still. Don't even know what I want. I just want something decent on this White Rider. Oh, right, they're all duplicates. Sure. Let's see what you got, Hellwalker.
It's Bob's
Okay.
toy. I will keep it.
Alright, I like the time skip a lot. You know, I need more moonstones, so not yet. I want to try out the Buffmeister for one of these runs, though. I just need to re-roll it. And finish within 2 minutes. Easy. I say easy, everything just disappears. Wonderful. Tricksters that I hate. Okay, give me a second. As usual, I gotta finish up this run, as I so like to do. Alright. Okay. Don't know why I just sat there and face tanked it. React to... Yeah, I see that. I don't do reactions though. I mean, I look at pictures and stuff like that, but I'm no reaction channel. An Indian rapper, interesting. Yeah, reaction channels are not my thing, to say the least. Now, it may just be... Come on. It may be because of, you know, I make super long form videos that take tons of effort, but to me, reaction channels is like literally negative effort content. It's quite literally stealing content, in my opinion. But nah. Sorry, I don't do stuff like that. Especially not on stream, because copyright and everything like that. And welcome, Smashly. Oh yeah, I'll check out, because I saw that first thing Hellwalker sent. Oh, it's in the group chat, okay. Oh, okay, I see, it's all in there. Oh, it's your, yeah, I remember. I remember now. It's essentially your notepad. That's hilarious. How's the game? It's going pretty good. I quite enjoy Wonderlands. A lot of people don't like the game. I understand why. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. We are getting very close to Chaos 100. Very exciting. So that just got me to thinking, though. You want to see my actual notepad? Sure, that's got to be insane. But for how much, like, Microsoft manages to mess up Windows and how bad they make it, I will say that they made Notepad really good with, more tabs. And just checking in by. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Smashly. Hope you have a good one. Cause yeah, I just have all of my notes saved on different notepads. It's quite insane. I really like that change. You do have to watch out though. I disabled it. There is a neat little option in settings, but it wants to use freaking Copilot, their whole AI thing. It's super annoying. Especially when I have a giant list of like links and stuff like that. I don't want it to sort those or anything. Okay, you're my notepad. Alright, I'll see it. Oh yeah, this one. I think this is one he showed me. I'm in second. Wait, who's first? Smashly that just stops by for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, pieces out and gets first place. Dude, this leaderboard system. This leaderboard system has to be troll, by the way. Newest gets first? I guess. Actually, that makes a whole lot of sense. Wait, but why? But why does that... I say it makes sense because I see how that works now, but why? It should be the person that types the most and has been here for the longest. Dude, that's a certified Google moment. That's hilarious. Alright, I think I have a second soy jack emote idea. Besides the 2K one for Borderlands related stuff, I'm gonna have a freaking Google one for stuff like this. That is insane. And again, the craziest part, it's just cosmetic. There's no actual purpose to the leaderboard. Racist. I'm willing to bet the only reason leaderboards exist is so that, like, the couple people working on it don't get... The people that made it just don't want to get fired. That's why I'm willing to bet. Yeah, sure. I'll keep those, or I'll stay in those chats. Unless you don't want me to, but yeah, it's super interesting to see. Sounds right. Uh-huh. With all the giant tech layoffs recently, it really makes you think. Yeah, you can? Alright, cool. I mean, yeah, I'm just making sure. Actually, Magma Breach isn't even bad. After spending 1,300 USD on a new PC, I could finally watch YouTube at 16K. Yeah. So my computer was 2,500. And I don't even make the most out of it. You know, Wonderlands is pretty good, actually. A good example, because this game does have intensive graphics. Even if it doesn't seem like it. Wait, what was that one? Oh, Berserker, of course. And my monitor's 18 or 1080. Yeah, my monitor I think is 3K. Definitely not 4K. It's 1440p. It's a little bit curved. I really like it. I don't really have a need for a 4K monitor because first of all, you can barely tell the difference in pretty much everything. And it's not like I am rendering or, you know, playing, you know, brand new, ultra detailed games. I play Borderlands most of the time. I play the older Borderlands games as well, so quality isn't a major issue for me. It's always about performance. I mean, that kind of goes for everything I play pretty much. Oh yeah, you can look through Warmongers again. Or I definitely will sometime. I love, like, the stuff you write is pretty awesome, Hellwalker. And gotta take a shower. Gonna watch that again, so BRB. Alright. Getting a 1440p monitor. Yeah. I mostly just like it because I need a nice big monitor. It's got a curved monitors are life-changing. It is beautiful. I've had this thing for like 4 years now as well. 3 or 4. Alright, Banshee. Oh, all's dead already. Wonderful. Subnautica delayed. Alright, 2, yeah. I heard... Okay, well, I just saw a lot about that. Like, the original... You know, the developers got laid off. Yeah, it's sounding pretty crazy to me. Did I go for anarchy? Just a hit. Why? Yeah, I see that. I am pretty bad at typing. Like, I cannot type fast. Well, I can type fast, but if I type fast, it's gonna be horrible. And welcome back, Hellwalker. But yeah. So, I'm very curious to see, like, what is really going to end up with Subnautica 2. With, all of that. It'll certainly be interesting. Alright. We're just speed running. Reviver. Marshmallow. Oh. Ooh, peg leg. That's funny, because that's one of the things I wanted. I'm guessing I could get something better than that, but I feel like I got another one yesterday, or last stream. Spore. Naturally, nothing good. But money. I like money. Excuse me. You know, a friend of mine has been calling me slurs. I was just done with it. I get that. That doesn't unless, like, you know, it's playful or joking, I wouldn't call that person a friend. It was man 5 years. That's hilarious. Two plus two is a question. I can kind of see that, maybe. Oh. Wait, hold on. I just saw. Hold up. He's been. Oh, I see. 5 is the answer. Interesting. Wait. Where was it? Frost damage, though. So it's worse than mine, but it's status effect damage. I don't do frost, that's the issue. Oh. 22 is the answer. Interesting. Well, that would have been a good amulet if it were literally any other element. It's got the right role for everything else, sadly. Wait, what was that one? Definitely not right stats, but yeah. I mean, that's not horrible. Obviously, most legendary effects would be nice to have. Oh, wait, what was that one? It was a fire damage. Oh, Blaze of Glory. Nope. Interesting. And we go again.
Choose, Fate Maker.
80. And protected by Stallion statue. That's easy enough. Oh, how many? Okay. I need more moon orbs. Oh, I don't. But now that I have enough, I can re-roll my whatchamacallit? My Buffmeister. Did you know in India every night exists stars? Interesting. I know sometimes there are like empty sky. Is that right? No, because I feel like there's always stars everywhere. My brain doesn't work well enough to think. I also know. Interesting. Yeah. All I'm saying is maybe that's not someone you should have ties to. In Africa, every 60 minutes, seconds, a minute pass. Yeah, love that joke. Oh yeah, Hell Walker. It does not sound like someone to know, or you know, just to keep ties with, I guess. I need friends. I think we all do. That's kind of the problem. I mean, okay, most people do for sure. I am definitely used to being alone, and I work better solo. Yeah, I see that. I understand that problem, where you have no one else. Yeah, I am just very different to most other people in that way. Most people, I understand why you gotta be social. Me, I am perfectly fine with being alone. I do my best work alone. Okay. No, Butt Stallion, okay. I love melting coral crabs. Sent you my last message? Sure. Hold on. Curse crab, we don't like you. can... Workplace hazards is horrible. Upwards of 30? That's insane. I mean, I've never counted how many... Yeah, I don't know how many messages me and my friends have had total. It's probably... definitely up there. Actually, at the beginning, maybe. I know a lot of my interaction with my friends has always been on voice calls. Like, always. All of us. But there's still quite a bit of typing, always. I don't think I've seen the Dreadlord in here before. Unless I have. Still easy fight. I don't know, I just grabbed. Alright, what do we have here? I mean, it's a sprite. Just need to get all the enemies close. Mostly want, yeah, this guy. There we go. First grab, we do not like you. He had a moat. Cool. I was always kind of disliked him. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, this is it's all good. Interviewer, how deep is a 6 feet hole? Yeah. At least a foot. Nah, like nowadays though, the only type of people that I like genuinely hate are the players I get on my teams in video games. I just get like the most brain dead players in existence. Actually, so this is one thing I've been testing out the past few nights, and it makes no sense. I'm gonna go get in the shower, that's funny. It is like how whenever I actually put in 100% effort and try to, you know, win a game, my team is just the worst in the world. But when I am straight up griefing the game, like I literally say I'm trolling, enjoy loss, we win. Like, how does that make any sense? Let's see. So that's been happening recently to me. Let's see. Where do I want my ability? Probably like here. You told me that's how? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I hear something. Was that money enemy? But yeah, video game logic for you. The most insane thing is that I think there's like 3 more days before ranked soft resets, I guess. But I'm very close to getting gold legitimately by trolling. And maybe this is how like all these horrible players get such high ranks. They just get lucky. And you're like a parrot in human form. I mean, you're not wrong. What is this drill? But if I get to gold, that would be awesome because I get better rewards, and that's why I play ranked. I love parrots. That's pretty funny though. The only issue is now I need to win 6 games. My general winning streak is 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 wins, and it just keeps infinitely repeating that until eventually I do the best in one of the lost games so that I save my star. Alright, anything here gonna actually die? That was scary. So until I be a woman, that's hilarious. Alright, nice, easy drill fight. Oh. Dang. I mean, I certainly live here. Okay, he's just gonna go back underwater. Fine. Did you know if you touch fire, you'll catch fire? Which is like one of my favorite quotes. I don't even remember like what it's originally from, but like an early anime meme is people die when they're killed. One of my favorite things there. Maybe see what I got at the beginning here. Salmon, amalgamation, peg leg. Don't suicide, that kills you. Exactly. This one, yeah, that's a good one too. I would save so much time if I didn't care about these amulets, but who knows? I may at some point get a better one. That's what matters. Alright, I'll just look at them when I sell. I did see a light color one there with dark magic. So there might be something. What did 7 say to 9? I don't actually know this one. I'm not sure. I think that was a good one. 60% gun handling. Yes, that's what I actually want. For sure. Numbers can't speak. That's a good one. That's not bad. Fire isn't the best, but I get fire from my shield.
Not until it served its purpose.
That is bad. Wait, where? Oh. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I need right there. Gun reload is awesome. Obviously, I think the best stat to get there is status effect damage. Chance is cool and all, but status effect damage would literally be perfect for this build. Nah, sorry, I don't do reactions. I'm just here to play games. Okay, oh, moats, okay. Oh, I like that gun reload speed, though. The stats effect chance, I don't think was actually doing anything, because my chance is so high, thanks to all of my skills and everything else already. I'm also wondering if, like, that broke something, because my build feels better now. Can you press show FPS? Sure. I think it's locked to 1. Oh, it's 144. Actually, I don't even know where show FPS is. But I'm guessing it's around 144. I don't know if there's a button for it on Wonderlands.
I've got all the magic I need.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What did that do? Oh, okay. I thought I found like the save button in visuals. Oh, okay. Custom frame. So I realize now VSync is on. VSync crash. Everything is maxed, by the way. Oh, we can go one higher. That's the benchmark. Top advanced. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. All. So max settings, I get near 144. That's pretty beautiful. Drops to around 120 occasionally. I didn't even know there's something above Ultra. That's insane. Let's see, I want to open up my tasks. No, not scheduler, task manager. Let's see performance here. If it's not at 100% GPU, I'm gonna be mad. I play above Ultron Baddest. Yeah. Didn't even know that was an option. So yeah, 90% GPU usage. I guess that makes sense. 30% CPU. I'm guessing a lot of that. Actually, no, it's only like 2% for my stream, so 28% for the game. And I don't know what normal RAM usage is on this computer. I'm guessing not much. I mean, I am using literally 28 gigabytes right now. A lot of that is probably like system and maybe Chrome. Well, it's certainly Chrome. We all know how that works. But all browsers, unfortunately, are memory hogs. That's another reason I went with 64 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see, processes. What is eating up my memory? Oh, oddly enough, 12% is being taken up by Wonderlands. 10% by Chrome. Let me think. That would be, so it's like almost 7 gigabytes by Wonderlands. I think 65 at 4K. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I guess I don't have 4K. Yeah, I can't go. Right? I don't think I can go to 4K. Yeah, I could always try resolution scale. Oh no, wait, that's UI. Or actually, no, I think that... See, resolution scale is always so confusing, because sometimes it's the actual UI display, sometimes it's to do with the graphics. Annoying. It's resolution scale. Oh, okay. They'll show at 10. Okay. I see. Yeah, so that is one of those resolution scale things. Let's see what we can get. We can go up to 200%. Alright, let's see what it do. Yikes! Okay, wait, this is it. Oh yeah, so let me... Oh. Well, that's because of my monitor, so no, I physically have to keep that. Hold on. Okay. I mean, it's neat and all, but yeah, they're literally playing at 30 FPS. It's because I have a 3K monitor. Use full screen. All right. Display mode. Okay, hold on. But it has to go full screen. Yeah, wait, this messes a lot with my monitor. Alright, okay. Oh yeah, 70 FPS. You know, that's not bad. Oh, I just realized what it does to the stream. Okay. Hold on. I gotta fix all this now. Alright, it was fun to mess with. And you know what? I wouldn't mind bumping that to 125. But I got odd graphic settings. It's because of how the stream is displayed. Come on. Okay, I fed it. Yeah, now we're getting like 90. Yeah, that's crazy, actually. Oh, money thing. Are you on RTX 3090? I think it's a 3070 Super. Let me check. Or not 30. No, it's a 4070 Super. I don't know why I keep thinking I have a 30 series. I've never had a 30 series. I had a 2070 Super in my old one. That's crazy. 3070 Super don't exist. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know my gaming components anymore. There's just too many. Got an RX 6800, which is 10% worse. Oh, interesting. There's always like been this part of me that does kind of regret not going for an AMD GPU. You know, like a higher end one, maybe something with better performance. But then I'm thinking like, okay, what would I physically need more performance for? Like, I don't need anything that requires more than what I have. You're a rich guy. I'm like, my family's at like the higher end of middle class, but thank you, yeah. Not like really, really rich. You get an RTX 5070 for only 600. It's sad that that's a good deal. Only time. Interesting. And again, there's that part of my monkey brain where I'm like, oh, that's a cool deal. I'd like to get that, but I don't need it. I have to keep telling myself, even though I have money, I can buy things. I don't need them. Actually, perfect example is, I don't even know if I can say like who they partnered with, but one of my favorite games, Arc Recode, they have some like physical merchandise now, and so I decided, you know, I'll check it out, see what they have. Oh, is this Dragon Lord? Yeah. But then I was looking at the stuff, it's all kind of lame. I was really hoping at least the things would be like 3D figurines, but they're not 3D. And that is one reason I need to learn Blender. I want to make my own 3D figures. Because we have a couple 3D printers. We can easily 3D print stuff. That is one of my goals, eventually. I just, again, never have the time to do anything like that. The only thing I was considering getting was the mouse pad, if they had like extra varieties. I could let you get a better build for 1550. That's crazy. And certainly cool, but at the end of the day, gotta keep reminding myself, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. But it's funny. I do have a couple of items already for like a general list of things I could potentially want. Obviously some game merchandise. It really depends on the game. I always gotta check out what Azure Lane has. They've got a lot of cool stuff. Actually, the Azure Lane mouse pads, that's where it's at. Unironically. But one big thing I would certainly like is oxygen not included. Pretty much, I think it is my favorite game of all time, honestly. They have... Actually... it's probably not in... Alright, I guess it wasn't recent enough that I looked at it. Whoops, hold on. And Intel's downfall. Prices. Yeah, that's why for this computer I went with AMD. I knew I would. Intel is just too expensive, especially with all the issues they've been having recently. But yeah, so oxygen not included. There is... Actually, they have a bunch of real-life merchandise, which is cool. But I really want, at some point, the Puffed plush. It's this... You know, at this point, I might pull up... Hold on. I gotta open the actual game to find their link. But yeah, so it's like this, you know, Puff, which is one of the creatures in the games. It's like this little flying thing. It's got 3 eyes. It's yellow. It looks super stupid, because it is, but it's funny. So they made a real-life plushie of these. Bro, why is it not on your main menu? Whatever. I guess I should have saved the link. But, so, yeah, they've got this little plushie, and the whole gimmick of it is that it farts. It's not, you know, electronic or anything like that. There's, you know, an actual, like, whoopee cushion type thing inside of it. So that's pretty hilarious. But I've just been thinking about getting that for, like, birthday or a holiday or something like that. Because you see all these people that have, you know, their giant collection of game stuff, and I want something like that as well, you know, in a background or something like that. I just don't know how to do that. Intel is very cheap because they're on the verge of ending. So, oh yeah, they're trying to... Yeah, I know. They're trying to compete now, which is pretty insane. So yeah, the oxygen not included puffed plush, that's one of the big things on my list. At some point, a torpedo pillow. I've seen these things, they do exist, and they are beautiful. It's literally like a real-life, full-size torpedo, but it's a pillow instead. It looks awesome. So that would be cool to have. Light color poison. That would be good if it had like actual stats on it. You know, all damage dealt, something like that. Stats effect chance. Nope, we need... Wait, right? I have the correct one, right? Oh, I need stats effect damage. Welcome back, Hellwalker. So that's literally the one I had before. I swear you'll get... Also, welcome, Coco Oreo. Hello there. And I swear you'll get so many viewers. Yes, I will play Subnautica someday. I am just not sure when. Hopefully soon. Wonderlands? Yep. I'm currently in the end game, getting very close to 100. That was the 82 run I just completed. And I'm just trying to see... Huh. Oh, there you go. It's not perfect because it should be ascended, but that's literally status effect damage that I've been looking for. Corrosive comes from my gun and Geist in the Shell, so that's pretty good. Now, if I could find a legendary... Oh, it's Clawbringer. Okay. I was about to say, but if I can find a legendary version of that, that'd be cool. Okay, I'm going back. All right. I appreciate you dropping by. It's always awesome to see. Ooh, wait. Is that ascended? Oh, yeah, but that's not right. Stats. If you make a series at the stream... I think Subnautica would just be a game I would play off stream, but, you know, do like a full playthrough, you know, like beating it'd probably be something like beating Subnautica for the first time, or Can I Beat Subnautica? Probably a better one. Because I want to do that for a lot of games. You know, I'd like to beat whatever game for the first time. Sometimes I think about using the middle of June. Totally not rewatching. You know, that's awesome to hear, though. Thank you very much, Coco. Ooh. Wonderlands. Not even knowing how I die. I give myself a lot of friction burns. Second degree. Is that from playing instruments, or... Second degree. Interesting. I can never remember the difference between burns. Because I've only ever, I know once I burnt myself pretty bad on a hot glue gun. Obviously it was my fault. I was trying to use it like a soldering iron, because I thought it would be cool. So there's that. And the other times, you know, recently I burnt myself on baked potatoes because I didn't realize how hard I was pressing the fork into the potato. Oh yeah, I pretty much only lost streams. That's all good. Still awesome though. And let's see. Oh, from drums. That interesting. And what type? Well, I know for a fact we don't make anywhere near 1 million. That would be awesome, but definitely nowhere near that much. But I don't even know. Yeah, you'd have to be high up in a business of some sort or be selling a whole lot of something. I gave myself a first degree burn on my lip from pizza. Yeah, I can see that. A lot of food does come out super hot. Again, I don't know the degrees, but I've certainly burnt my mouth from trying to eat something too early. Also, you know, the game does look so much better with 125% max graphics. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but like recently, okay, it was a couple years ago, I did impale part of my finger on a zip tie. Or okay, not a zip tie. But it's like, you know, a sharp plastic bit that someone cut off. Yeah, it was a zip tie, but it was cut, and so there's this really sharp corner. I didn't realize where it was, but since, you know, my hand was grabbing onto the vehicle to get on, it was right there. My thumb went straight into it. That was painful. I'm not doing it on purpose. And then a while back, I cut really deep into my pinky trying to cut up a pear. That was also very painful. You see, that's the thing. I don't injure myself often, but when I get injured, it is bad. Okay, those aren't that bad, but still. They're not nice. At some point, I'll start liking it. I feel like Hellwalker is just like a walking or an entire parody of like cursed comments. Stapled myself? Oof. I don't think I've done that. Maybe I have. Oh, that's one of the... Oh, no, it's that thingy. Huh. Yes, I am. I'm not complaining, though. It is hilarious. I keep forgetting I do really good poison damage now. Oh, yeah, sorry I read that. Did you know a 6-foot hole is less than 25 feet deep? Huh, the more you know. Alright, easy. Actually, yeah, the White Rider should be infinitely better now. It's only Primordial, which is insane. The curse comment. You know, that... Actually, that would be deserving. Once bit myself on the lips. Ooh. I used to, I guess it hasn't happened in a long time, but I used to accidentally bite the inside of my mouth so much. Oh, it's probably because I had braces for a super long time. That would explain it, actually. That's probably why it hasn't happened in a long time, actually. Hey, I keep meaning to reforge my Buffmeister and try that out. Never had braces. Yeah, then you're lucky. I mean, unless you'll need them at some point. Most people do. But because of my unlucky genetics when it comes to teeth, yeah, I had to wear my braces way longer than most people. Unfortunately, oh, I remember looking at this at some point. Unfortunately, though, I did not get the world record. There is someone that has the... world record for longest braces. I was close, though. I was getting close. That's the crazy thing. Honestly, I don't know how legit it would be, because I did have to swap dentists late on in the process, so kind of had to restart in a way, but there's always that thought. I was close to getting a world record. And quite primordially not primordial, a mere scented trinket. That's a sentence. One my tiny brain can barely comprehend. Got 150 XP. Easy. That's crazy. Yeah, again, I'm still so curious how all that works. I mean, we kind of know, but in the end, it's all useless. Just cosmetic for some people to keep their jobs. But yeah, again, what I've been saying since we first saw that is if there were an actual purpose to this XP, that would be cool. That one disappointment ruined your chance of being a famous person. I think the only reason I ever looked it up was because we were seeing like how long they take and saw that it was a world record. I don't really think like that's a big achievement, really. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Have you ever used a warm blanket? No, I have not. I think we might have one. I know we definitely used to back in Hawaii, but I've never used one. I'm generally like, okay, well, I guess I do have one extra blanket on my bed. Because now that we've gotten the AC to work properly and get enough air to my room. Oh, all blankets are... Well... Technically not, I would say. The warming is really just the blanket trapping air, and your body is creating the heat. Blankets are just insulators. A lifetime of plaque and rust. Good segue to response to dental floss. Tetanus. Tetanus, my beloved. That's how she would get out of it. Yeah. Interesting.
Before your dragon lord.
Actually, this is where my poison would come in handy. Yeah, that's... a blanket. Yeah, but your body is the thing that supplies the heat. The blanket is what traps air. And air, you know, the air inside, that's what... Well, blanket temperature increase is... I don't have the capacity to actually figure this out anymore. Okay, sorry, I'll read all that in a second. Where did Dragonlord go? He's not in my action skill. Oh yeah, Taser's probably good against him. Oh yeah, okay, so the Queen's Cry is really good against Bernadette. Teleports. Where'd he go? Really? Where's Bernadette? Oh, that's annoying. She's sitting right behind my storm. I can't see her. All right, sorry. Who would want to have rusty braces with the world record? Yeah. You know, they are made of, like, stainless steel or, you know, whatever. Can last forever. All right, what is that? 83? Yep. Alright, keep meaning to re-roll the Buffmeister. But even though the chances are very low, let's see if we can somehow get better amulet. And 2 more. Use Threads of Fate. I've used the Threads of Fate before. It is really good. It's got crazy damage and, well, okay, that one specifically was a dark magic. Dark magic is really good. Unless they're all dark magic, they might be. See, I'd like one of these blood bags, but getting a perfect roll and a legendary effect, that's just not gonna happen.
Nope, I'll be needing that.
Use those so they don't take up inventory space. What? I didn't even know it was possible to roll double all damage dealt. So I'm gonna throw that in the bank for sure. I guess that's the best amulet then. Just get a double all damage dealt. How rare could that possibly be? And pronounce. See, first of all, I have no clue what that means, but I would pronounce it way differently. Because the issue is I speak a bit of Japanese, so I say things way differently from English or Japanese. I have a very odd way of pronouncing things, and that's why I butcher so many words and names. I guess it's like too cute. Is it like cuta high or something like that? But yeah, just my odd combination of because it's yeah. So the first one, it looks like, you know, two TU to me, and if we're saying English like anything close, it probably like Hugh. I'm guessing the C is silent. Hutia, and hi. I'd pronounce it way differently in either English or Japanese. What was that? Dark Spore. Okay. Oh, it was a blaze of glory.
Nope, I'll be needing that.
Oh. Oh. Hey, so it's the C is not silent. Oh. It's Tiu Chutia. Hi. Interesting. Let's go throw the stuff in our bank. Re-roll the Buffmeister. So I want to try that for a little bit. Probably not going to be as good. Yeah, I should try the peg leg, but the goblin pickaxe is so good. I rarely use melee. Maybe keep Brad Luck. %30 damage dealt is just wild, though. Marshmallow, that's my spare marshmallow. Tiyuche, hi. Yeah, I don't think I could say it fast. My pronunciation of everything is bad enough as is. Spellcast ability damage, that's actually really good. Action skill increased damage, absolutely. Sure, I'll take it. Ooh, what was that gun? Oh. Alright, never mind. I see a legendary shotgun and I'm like, ooh, it could be good. Nope, it's not. Let's try Buffmeister for a bit. I like the time skip. I don't know what you're trying to get me to say though. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. You're fast enough. Dragon Lord statue. Alright, so let me just look at something. It's still so bizarre how the internet just disconnected like that. So it's not at so it is at 153. Another evil eye. Yeah, totally. Like, I forgot I had the Buffmeister and I just used it. Oh. Oh, great. That's just what I want to be saying, though. I mean, I knew I should have searched it up, but oh well. It's not in English. Alright, okay, so Buffmeister's mostly for my gun. I think it might also increase ability damage. I can never remember what the different words mean. I know Bonk is melee, I don't have that. And it's got a good cooldown on it. Alright. I think I died to a barrel. Not even surprised. Might be, let me read the... Zap could be elemental damage, which would be really good. Elemental. Ka-chow is definitely speed. Somehow get a feeling that word's gonna be worse than the first. Alright, I might BRB after this run for a couple of minutes. Actually, do I have water? Hey, I have water. Awesome. Gotta stay hydrated. Especially when I'm yapping this much. I really like this poison damage. This build is so much fun. Everything just gets melted. The most you'll do is piss off 1.3 billion people. I think that's one of the best things I've ever heard, actually. You'll only piss off 1.3 billion people. Freezicles. I feel like this dude is so difficult when you fight him during the actual quest, but he's easy after that. I always feel like I'm underleveled in the mountain, whatever the frost mountain level is. I always feel underleveled there. Encroaching darkness, sure. And this is a sprite one. Can't remember what I was thinking about earlier, though. Oh well. If you forgot about it, then it probably wasn't important. My brain's just off, enjoying the game. Dogfish. So dog shit. They're not even like the worst enemies, though. They're only annoying when they burrow. But at least when they burrow, they only take less damage. It's not like they're immune like coral crabs are. Dogfish are definitely not the worst enemies in the game. I prefer them to most. Yeah, like what? Yeah, like coral crab I hate right there. I gotta check the chaos after this just to see what I'm getting at this point. Yeah, easiest kill for sure. I mean, most things are super easy to kill, especially with a good build. But there always are things. The coral crabs, definitely the worst. I don't really know what else. The shielded enemies, the pirate guys. That's pretty much it. Alright, what is... Oh, it's another sprite one. Epic. I just one-shot everything. Love to see it. Oh, skeleton seers. Those are certainly one of the worst. I can confirm they're still not as bad as the ones in Borderlands 2, though. Borderlands 2 skeleton seers are a disease. Because these guys at least stay out and fight for a little bit, so you have a chance to kill them. But at the same time, their shield does regenerate. So it's sometimes harder to kill them. Searing Tether. Okay, it's the boss. I was gonna say, Searing Tether isn't even that bad. Let chance. Boom. A Python class life form is detected. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it? Alright, another easy one. Ten mins. Let's see. Fire. So let's see, if it's only 340, let's see. They take about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes if we factor in loot process. Let's see. Might get another 4 or 5, maybe 6 today. Scariest thing in life. I might start rolling submachine guns to see if I can get Ascended, Live Wire, and White Rider. Well, there's a Blight Collar Bradluck, if I want to go for that. It's not ascended, though. But yeah, if I'm feeling extra lucky, I can add that to my build. You know, wait a minute, though. It's not even that good. Because for giving you a bad status effect, it's only 50% elemental damage. Well, okay, elemental damage. I have no clue where in the chain of math that's calculated. That rabbit looks like it was molested. Yeah, the animation is certainly interesting for feeding the rabbits. What was that one? Fire, right? Huh? Wait, that was a Blight Collar, all damage dealt. Hold up. Gun handling, yep. Dang. 76% dark magic efficiency. That's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna keep that just because. That's an ascended one. All right. Money. For watching, but yeah, most people that watch do just lurk, is what it's called. Watch but don't type. It's all good. You can chat if you want to. It's not a necessity. All right, real quick. Oh no, I already have good rolls. Egoist. All right, I go throw those in the bank. Not the bank.
Look upon me and weep with longing.
Stabbo and my good spells.
Come on.
84. All right, real quick. So we have, it's only 42%.
Go on, fate maker.
I'm very curious to see what the ascended chances at 100. Because I'm guessing it's not going to be 100%. It'll probably be like 70-30 or something like that. That's an electric one, of course. I don't think anyone enjoys watching. I mean, yeah. No one really watches Wonderlands in the first place. That is the big thing. But this has been one of my goals, so I want to complete it. But next stream, or, the next thing I want to stream after this is going to be Borderlands 2. I think it'll be super interesting. It's going to be my, Vladoff Gauge run. It's an absolutely horrible idea, but I want to try it. They skipped Drowned Abyss. Yeah, Drowned Abyss definitely isn't the best, but... Please, no Borderlands. Oh, I know. Yes, I know you want Subnautica, but I think that would be so much better as a solo thing to make a video. Plus, I've been talking about this Borderlands 2 gauge run forever now. I've always wanted to try an Allegiance run. Still, yeah. I appreciate that, though. Because I'm just curious to see how it would go. I have a general idea. Getting gear is definitely going to be interesting, especially when it comes to Seraph crystals, but guess we'll see when we get there. All right, where? My damn, what's it even called? The Spirit Swarm. The swarm is literally just doing all the work. I don't have any sanity left for Borderlands after Wonderlands. I can see that. It's interesting because Borderlands 2 is the only game I feel like playing the end game of currently. Since I've been playing a lot with my dad, we are level like 72 or 3 right now. So we're on our way to 80 and then OP levels. But I'm getting to the point where I really want to figure out how to kill like raid bosses and get Seraph crystals and stuff like that. I think that'd be a whole lot of fun. Because there's so many cool Seraph weapons. I've never touched a Seraph weapon. So I kind of want to do that. So that's kind of one of my goals for Borderlands. I've already beaten all of Borderlands 1 endgame. And at some point, I'm definitely going to have to get a pearl. Or a few. But I absolutely hate Cromarax. So I'd rather figure out how to farm the chests. Which I saw the glitch. Just got to figure out how to do it in-game. Borderlands 3 endgame does not interest me in the slightest anymore. I've overplayed that game. But at some point I would like to try like an endgame flak. Or Amara, actually. I think endgame Amara could be fun. But flak first. I've already done endgame Moze and Zane. And unfortunately, pre-sequel doesn't have much endgame. I would maybe like to get an endgame Nisha and Claptrap. You know, all characters. Well, no, besides Aurelia. Certainly Handsome or Body Double. Really? They still hit the... Dude, why is the statue so poorly balanced? That's annoying. Alright, now protect the statue. I should go check on it. But yeah, I was considering making like a schedule of some sort. For all of my runs, like current runs that I have in mind. I don't know if I want to spoil too much. Still here? All good. I know. I'm kind of just focused up as well. Alright, cool. Boss time. Zomboss. Wait for full animation. Melter. It's actually going a bit slower than I expected. You live in Florida? Yes, I do. And that's the issue with having satellite internet. Summer weather is insane. Oh, actually, yeah, that's one thing I kind of forgot to mention earlier. So last week, when I tried to stream, you know, the stream disconnected really early because of bad weather. And that continued to be like an insane storm. It was a crazy lightning storm. Actually, I think there was a special weather alert that we got. Yeah, so for most places, it would be an insane storm. It felt like a mini hurricane, pretty much. But that's kind of normal here. So that happened last week. Was that a... Let's see, what was my time skip? Actually, the new one's better. Oh yeah, more spell damage. Stay away from me. Alright, you know what? My amulet's pretty good. Let's try to get some new SMGs. Livewire and White Rider. All right. A worse white or live wire. Feel bad. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, it depends where you live, obviously. It's slightly better. Smiter stakes. Okay, yeah, there is that issue. And the weather.
I'll be needing that.
You know, I still don't know why we moved here, legitimately. Like, of all the places you can go. I guess we do have like a nice whole private property. We live in the middle of
That would
nowhere.
not be wise.
But yeah, snakes are a tiny, tiny issue. I had a lot of snakes here in friend groups. Yeah, and you know, honestly, snakes aren't even a major issue. It obviously depends where you live. We do have some where I live. Thankfully, they're mostly like they're like black snakes, which are luckily non-venomous and generally not hostile, I think. So we see a lot of those around here. And they're usually pretty tiny. That's the nice thing. Tiny enough where I can actually get the snake stick, or you know, the grabber tool, and kill them. Funny story, because just yesterday, actually was it yesterday or the day before? So I'm eating lunch, I think. Yeah, I was eating lunch. I look outside, and my cat has something in his mouth. I thought naturally my cat had gotten another lizard. They love to hunt lizards. He had a baby snake. So I had to rush out, get the grabber, grab the snake. I mean, my cat was obviously winning the fight. It was pretty incredible. Cat reflexes are insane, but still. Cat is insane for getting a snake. Killing her. I mean, kind of, but you know, still. Especially, we don't want them, you know, by... First of all, I'm pretty sure that one was... That was not venomous. I surely hope it was not venomous. Because that would have made it even scarier. But, yeah, we just don't want them. Don't want them harming our cats. You know, turkeys, snakes. Yeah, as long as they... You know, we only kill the ones that come, like, in our house. That's the thing. If they come... Okay, not in the house. Not in the house. I don't think we've ever had one inside. But they will... We've got a little, you know, enclosure right outside. And they do tend to go in there. Because, you know, any small insect can get in there easily. So that's the only place we'll kill them because we don't want them that close to our house. Yeah, I'm guessing we've seen a couple of venomous ones. But thankfully, it's the non-venomous. I mean, they can still bite you, deal a whole lot of damage. That's the main problem. So non... I feel like a barrel got me. Yeah, turkeys. Yeah, we actually have... We have all sorts of animals near where we live. Turkeys are super neat. We've never killed one, though, because I don't think any of us want to actually process the animal. That's not our style.
Now, where was I?
Yeah, we've got turkeys. We've got deer. Got all sorts of stuff. It's super neat. Alright. Ability. Perfection. Love deer. Yeah, they're awesome. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I almost had him. Yeah, we don't harm deer. They are super neat. Apparently, though, I forgot what it is. I don't know if it's because they eat stuff. Maybe like small bugs or something like that. But they just tear up the ground, which is a major issue when you're trying to drive on it with a, not, you know, a car or something like that, but a smaller off-road vehicle. So apparently they do that quite a lot. So much stuff you don't know until you learn. Or you don't learn until you, like, move out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Yeah. I have 2 cats. They're both very cute. They're actually brothers, which is neat. Yet you wouldn't... Besides their looks, you wouldn't tell. You wouldn't be able to tell. They're, I don't even know what breed they are, but they are black cats with white bellies, actually partially white paws, generally called tuxedo cats. But, like, one of them, he's the cat that's with me more. He is the definition of a scaredy cat. He's terrified of strangers. Like, if there's a person anywhere, like a stranger, anywhere on our property, he will just hide instantly. Don't even get me started if they come in the house. So, scaredy cat. The other cat, he's not, like, really social, but he doesn't mind people. And he quite enjoys the outdoors. He's a little explorer. I love just melting everything. I don't mind. Yeah, like non-venomous, generally fine as long as they don't come near our house. And welcome, Tina, again. Cat's going out, be like, okay, I'll bring dinner. Next time you bring dinner. That is the only issue. So, unfortunately, since there's not much, you know, for the cats out there, they love, obviously, watching squirrels and stuff, but since they stay in the enclosure, they can't get to them, which is definitely good. So they can't bring in much. But occasionally the cats do catch a lizard. An unlucky lizard. And they occasionally bring them inside, which is very gross. That's why I keep thinking, I gotta figure out, like, either, you know, 3D print and then use fabric or something. I keep meaning to figure out some cat toys for them. The issue is, they just manage to destroy any cat toys we get them. Like, no matter what it is. But I think they would really like something they can chase and play around with, because they love killing things. They're really good at it, too. And not gonna lie, I'd love a huntsman spider. Interesting. If it didn't jump and bite. And they bring... Yeah. I mean, I get it. I remember... it's probably not correct, because it sounds a little too bizarre, but the cats bring you dead animals because they're trying to give you food. They think the humans can't fend for themselves. which is very cute too. But yeah, very nice to have kitties. One of the best choices ever. Oh, it's one of those thingies. Trying to figure out why there's so many enemies, but no, it's just the small ones of those. How it... I'm not sure. I think spider poops are like very small, maybe like lizards, or they're super tiny. I don't know. Not something you really think about. Will I need to potty train a pet spider? That's not a question you hear very often. I would know nothing. I know nothing about like pets like that for sure. All right. Well, I'd like to see the objective. I'm guessing it's melee or something like that. So I won't worry about it. I have 2 dogs. Neat. So yeah, I've only ever had guinea pigs. Actually, technically, all the pets are my sister's. She's the one who wants them in the first place. So we had them for a while in Hawaii. We gave them to a neighbor when we moved. And then, yeah, now we have 2 cats. That's pretty neat. But yeah, the only problem with pets is that, of course, I'm allergic to cats and dogs. So I gotta, if I pet them, I have to, wash my hands afterwards because it is, it does irritate my skin and stuff like that. The best way to describe it is literally like a mosquito bite, where it kind of like bumps up for a little bit and it itches a lot. Oh boy, Celissa. A pet snake then. I'm not into exotic pets like that. I could not handle a snake or anything like that. Really? Alright, then you gotta kill the sharks. Oh yeah, new queens cry at some point. So you're sad you can't... Yeah. That would be horrible. That's why... So I let them in my room, except like only the scaredy cat actually likes my company. And so I do have a little blanket for him that goes at the bottom of my bed. But yeah, not at night. Partially because, first of all, they would walk all over my bed at night and then probably scare me awake or, wake me up somehow. But yeah, also the whole allergy thing. Just unlucky, though. Oh, wait, so that is an Ascended Live Wire, but I feel like I can maybe get something better. I don't understand how... It's just genetic gap. I don't know, your body just, like... doesn't like whatever chemical it is. I forgot how allergies work. Garlic. Yeah. It's just a genetic thing. I'm relatively lucky when it comes to allergies. Like, I don't have too many ones. But let's see. I do have tree nuts, peanuts as well. I got those fun ones. Yeah, cats, dogs. I have a ton of like common allergies. I don't think I have many like medicine allergies, which is nice, but I haven't taken a lot, so should sue parents. I mean, I'm very lucky considering how many allergies my mom has. But again, I haven't had many medicines, so don't know how many I truly have. But you have 0 allergies? Then you're insanely lucky. The only allergies I can say, I mean, they're still super annoying, but I can say are very nice, is actually grass. Yeah, grass and pollen, I guess. Because it literally gives me an excuse to not go outside. I am quite literally allergic to going outside. And that is one of my favorite things ever. And that's one of the reasons I'm a gamer. I am literally allergic to going outside. Well, that's really good. I don't actually know. I accidentally canceled it. Whoops. I accidentally accepted that. Oh, that's way better. Yeah. Yeah. So I like that. All right. I am going to be right back for a minute, though. All right, I'm back. Not allergic to... Yeah, that's super lucky. I'm allergic to poison.
Come on, have some fun.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's allergic to poison. Melee damage. Can't really do that. Oh, loot Cyclops. That's always neat. I guess I just keep swapping between these two. Cool.
Spell slots are ready. Hot out the oven.
More melee. Glad my PC hasn't built up dust in 6 months. That's crazy. I don't think, well, I'd say my thing isn't super dusty, and it's definitely not bad, but considering my cat quite enjoys sitting in between my computer and my monitor, especially when he's scared, I have to constantly wipe off my entire desk because it's always filled with cat hair. Cat hair and dust and stuff like that. Come on, where are the enemies? He's like, I know. I'm guessing, the heat is part of it, but it's also a nice, like, secluded spot right between my monitor and computer. Very much in the corner of my desk. And he will try to get behind the computer. I have pushed it as far back as physically possible so he can't, but he will try. And it's also because he can see me. I can tell he loves me. I'm very much like comfort for him. So, yeah. Just a bit annoying when he tries to go behind my computer. Because one time he did manage to get far enough back. And when he tried to run back out, he is like a fat cat. He eats way too much, for sure. So he accidentally pulled out the power cord, which is insanely annoying. But thankfully, the run had saved at that point. Neat. Okay. Sacred ground. Really? Come on, Quartz. I guess I have none of my buffs up or anything like that still. Really? Alright, now everything just needs to... There we go. Perfection. Deal with these guys real quick. Awesome. I guess I could have gone for the chest, but oh well. It's probably the last one. $225 XP. Oh, that's crazy. I think the maximum might be 250. I'm actually not quite sure. New points. Fire. Oh, one more after this. Okay. Yeah, maybe... I was gonna say... I could get to 89? Potentially. It makes you... I know. I don't do narcotics, specifically. Wealthy skeleton. Guessing those are the ones who got a melee. When I have no melee damage to speak of. That kills. I know, that's what I was gonna say though. That's why I said don't do narcotics. I have a couple of medications I do need to take. Yeah, no need for medicine is always lucky. Well, for me, technically, I don't need to take them. I mean, I've lived most of my life without it, but if I want to be a functioning and productive member of society, I need the drugs to make my brain work. Make your brain work good. And naturally, I discovered just how bad my ADHD is only after I finished school. Nullify is pretty bad. I don't know why I took it. Especially against Stayback. 60% damage reduction. Sure. I mean, thankfully it's a parasite. Got you 4K. Yeah, you see, these are all legal ones. Yeah, so even with Nullify, my action skill is just so good that he gets melted no matter what. That's insane. Yeah, I said these are all legal. Nope. The normal version. There's no... The L version. Legal. Sounds illegal. Yeah, I know. I realize that. I will just pick everything up, then sort it at the vending machine. Ooh, that might be a good one. It's my old one. No? All the ones I do are legal. That's actually the most interesting ones because... I remembered when I was talking to one of the doctors one time, she said she actually had to check if I could have, a 3-month supply. That's why I always ask for, because it's just easier. Yeah, I'm just making sure. But because thankfully the ones I take are not stimulants. Which is nice because stimulants are way worse. For ADHD. Very nice that I don't take anything crazy. I take them because, yeah, that's horrible to hear. I'm just glad I don't have to rely on them. Now the issue... Is that the one I had equipped? Is if I forget to take them in the day, I get like... it's kind of hard to describe, really. If I don't take them, obviously, you go through withdrawal. And when that happens, man, my brain... I go back to normal where I can't really focus, but it feels so much worse because it's almost like my brain is hyperactive, which is probably the normal state. But yeah, it takes me like 2 hours to fall asleep instead of just 1. But I'm taking it. It makes me unable to go out in the sun. Interesting. Wait, I have 1 health condition. Yeah, you're you're very lucky. Wait, being short, 5'6". Okay. But I mean, no allergies is a pretty lucky roll.
Enter the chaos die.
Yeah, I don't actually remember how tall I am. I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm maybe like 5'10". I actually never remember. Maybe I'll have to measure my height again sometime. And again, that's just one of the things I don't really keep track of or memorize. My memory is literally all reserved for video game stuff at this point. I asked us for one more foot. Or one more feet. Yeah. In actual height. That's funny. I mean, the thing is, like, my family is actually pretty short compared to most. I might be the tallest person in my family. I think, yeah, because I'm taller than my dad at this point. So, oh, great, sacred ground. Yeah, we don't have like crazy good height genetics. We're kind of, I think we're around average. 5'6" at 16. I mean, yeah, there's always still room to grow. I think you stop, like, truly stop growing, like, height-wise around, like, 23. So, he looks like he's 5. I mean, that's the thing. People, like, even if they're a tiny bit taller than you, it feels like they're just towering over you for some reason. Legendary. Oh, an antique rapo. Cool. Sells for quite a bit. More sacred ground. I wonder if crossbows count as like a kill. Oh, they do. Neat. Feel lucky. Yeah, it is incredibly lucky. Yeah, like, I don't really have many issues. It's pretty much just the ADHD and allergies. Like, especially considering all the issues my mom has, I got a pretty good roll. My dad has, like, no issues, though. It's pretty insane. No health issues, no allergies, nothing. Well, okay. I don't say nothing because I know he has, like... He gets migraines really easily. And some other headache issues like that. But I don't have those, so I kind of got relatively the best out of both worlds. That's just stress. True. Yeah, so we're at 87. I might even just, like, decide to hit 90 today, honestly. See how fast these go. You're taller than your dad? Yeah, so, yeah, potentially. Oh, I'm only taller, like, in the past couple of years. Sacrifice height for periods of light. That's hilarious. Sacrifice height for no major medical issues. You know, I feel like I remember seeing, you know, an article headline saying that, like, taller people live, or, you know, shorter people live longer. You know, taller people, you know, die faster generally. Who knows? Maybe there is something there. Certainly an odd correlation. Don't make bets that the short end of the stick. Where are the enemies, though? Give me 10k XP. Let's see. So still at 225. I'm pretty sure max is 250 XP. But then again, it doesn't save after the stream. But I think YouTube definitely should make some sort of point system. Because that's a reason, like, Twitch has such good viewer interaction. People love channel points. People love the predictions, which is, you know, just betting yes or no questions. Okay, not yes or no, but obviously betting, you know, does this thing happen or not? And people love that. Can't blame them. YouTube legit just needs that. It's not betting with real money. It's just fake made-up points. Don't do stuff you can't do. You'll not be able to do it. Exactly. I very much enjoyed the levels with the, you know, complete before time runs out objective. That's a very nice one. Huh? Don't do stuff that can stuff. I feel like, oh no. I mean, whatever message you sent before, I certainly don't see. Guess it was blocked, but yeah. Oh no. By the correction I see there. I was gonna say, reading Tina's message just gave me a freaking stroke. So congratulations there. But maybe I don't want to know what that message was. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going with the poison damage here. Ooh, ability time. My favorite. And get melted. And that was a crouch one. I know that. Banshee's also easy, which is awesome. That was like fire rate instead of movement speed. Oh well. She exploded. Okay. Melee, that's why I'm here. For you to have one stroke comment every few hours, I know. Alright. We're going... Did I get a better... No, I think that's almost perfect. I need a better White Rider. Oh, I have an Ascended Queen's Cry. Okay, so better Sword Explosion 2. Alright. All in on SMGs. Not many legendaries. A little concerning. We're at 88 now, though. That's nice. I think I can definitely get 90 today. Then next week will be 100. After 100, I'll probably play like, I'll play one more stream after I hit 100 to do all the end game stuff. Make sure my loadout is all right. Figure out the raid bosses. Let me check. What was that? 552. Yeah. Yeah, let me go open up. Actually, let's see. Let me open up Loot Lemon real quick. Okay, so Of the Forest is the best name to get. That was Of the Wind. Of the Forest. Okay. That's time skip. Alright. Yeah, I saved it already. No, wait. Huh? Oh no, I got a White Rider. That's okay. You stream tomorrow, Sunday? No, I'll stream next week. I have to go somewhere tomorrow. That's why I am streaming today. I usually stream on Sunday. Sometimes on Monday if Sunday goes bad, but yeah, rare Saturday. Just because of how my schedule worked out. All right, where was that? Oh, I guess there was no other legendary in there. So I can still get a perfect roll. Because those are Of the Wind, which I'm guessing is second best. But again, we want Of the Forest. Got to re-roll this enchantment real quick. I mean, the damage increase is insane, though. Yeah, a perfect enchantment instantly. I think that's a good sign. Put the old one in the bank. 2x, yeah, I mean, potentially.
Now the fun begins.
I mean, the big thing is most of my audience is from the videos. And more, yeah, true. So Wonderlands definitely is not a great example. I don't get an insane amount of viewers from this. But I will turn this into a video at some point. I don't know how all that's going to do, obviously, but... Yeah, elemental damage during action skill is insane, by the way. I think that might be the perfect enchantment for everything. Cool. Yeah, I'm guessing the stream will get a whole lot more viewers once I start, well, when I go back to Borderlands 2. And start doing a bit more of that. I gotta figure out, like, if there's anything. I think I will just mostly be streaming Borderlands. Considering that is, yeah, a lot of what my channel is about. I think Minecraft is far better to play off stream, but who knows? There could be a Minecraft run. I guess it really depends on what the run would be. Where are the enemies? Neat. Yeah, I mean, progress is going really good. I think I definitely will get to 90 today. Come on, guys. Get in the action skill. I've been to the cabins for a week. That's neat. From Monday to Thursday. That's super cool, though. Camping is always fun. Well, generally. I've only been camping like twice ever, and they were both for school trips back in Hawaii. It was a fun experience. But now I'm like 100% adapted to video games and everything like that. It's like a luxury cabin holiday. Ooh. That'd actually be a fun experience. The cabins, or the camps we went to in Hawaii, they're pretty basic. I mean, the indoors didn't even have AC or anything like that. The nights were actually pretty terrible, I will admit. Thankfully, Hawaii's weather is really good, very consistent, but no AC. Oh, better go. Well, no, because mine does, wait, is mine ascended? Oh, yeah. I have pretty much I don't know the right prefix, but melee doesn't matter. Come on, enemies. Spawn in, die fast. Let's get the show on the road here. I got Chaos 90 to get to. Well, Chaos 100 technically, but that's next stream. Hopefully gonna go back next year. Yeah. So, your vacations are always fun. Recently, my family's been, like, we would go down to a, like, far away part of Florida, stay at a hotel for a couple days. That's been good. At some point, I am hoping to travel to other states. And it's probably weird hearing me say that. Out of all people, I'm generally not an explorer, but the only reason I'd want to go anywhere, especially other states, is, like, one of my goals is to visit, not all of them, obviously, but a lot of the museum ships in the United States. And we have a ton. The closest one to us, oh, okay, some of the closest and the best ones, obviously. I want to go to South Carolina. North and South, actually. North Carolina has the battleship North Carolina. South Carolina has a destroyer, Laffey, and an aircraft carrier, Yorktown. I'd love to go visit all these ships. That is my vacation goal. Been to the train museum and got to sit on a Japanese bullet. Yes, definitely one of my dreams is going to Japan sometime. I just need to learn how to speak fluent Japanese first. Because I can already speak quite a bit, but I'm not good at it. Like, I can speak a tiny bit, not much. I'm actually good at reading and writing, oddly enough. And understanding. That's relatively easy. Because that's what I learned. I just haven't really learned words that well. But understanding is a big part of it. Okay, seriously. Fun fact about Japanese, though. There is not one, not two, but three pretty much alphabets. Obviously not alphabet, but you've got katakana, hiragana is first. That's kind of the most important one. That is like actual Japanese writing. Katakana, it has the same pronunciations as hiragana, but different, writing characters, I guess. Different ways they're written. And that is used for, like, words from other languages and stuff like that. I don't remember the exact rules for katakana. And then, of course, kanji, which is the super massive, complicated Chinese characters you see. Because, yes, their kanji is from Chinese, which is interesting. So, yeah, I could write hiragana and katakana. I can read it as well. And a tiny bit of kanji. But, yeah. It is an incredibly complicated language. It costs like £10 to park. It's cheaper. It's all-day parking. Oh, yeah. So that's the thing. So the one hotel that we like, that we went to both times now, there's no parking garage. It's valet service only, and it's literally $40. I don't think it's a day. I think it's any time they park your car. It's insanity. There's no parking, like, anywhere near it either. So you're forced to take that option. It's crazy. So that's why when we went there a couple of times, we did, like, all the activities before we went to the hotel. And then we just stayed at the hotel and pool pretty much the whole day. I buffed my sword a bit early, but oh well. Rankar is easy because he's, well, simple boss. That'll get us to 89. And again, easy 90 after that. 40 all day, it's close. Yeah, like, obviously we would rather park somewhere else and then walk to the hotel. That's far easier than having to pay 40 each time, but there's no options around it. I mean, it's a beachside or beachfront hotel, but there's plenty of room next to the, there's like a, not vacant lot, but there's space. Primordial. I mean, yeah, it is a very fun vacation. And not super close to it, but in the area, the first time we went, there is actually a museum ship there. USS Orlek, a Gearing class destroyer. She actually only served like post-war, so, you know, no achievements, nothing special, but still super cool to see. What was most interesting about that trip was actually, she was, since she's post-war, she had all of, you know, like the 60s and 70s modifications, and I think her second turret was actually removed, because I swore I could only see 2 turrets on that ship. But yeah, it was a super neat trip. Unfortunately, you know, you can only visit so much of the ship. Wait, why is it sorted wrong? Rarity, okay. Because I would love to have seen the boiler room and engines and everything like that. But it's still a very neat ship to see. Alright. I did see... maybe I saw something good in there. Primordial. Both primordials.
Not until it served its purpose.
Alright, one last run for the day.
Enter if you dare.
Chaos 89 to 90.
You should dare.
Alright, Dragon Lord statue. Easy. I'll take it. I love Dragon Lord statue because it gives you an insane amount of progress. Always nice. But like, where are the enemies, bro? They're all spawning back here, of course. The town I went to by... Got it, ain't cheap. The clothes and food. That's also the problem with, you know, beach town. Everything is so expensive there because they know you have no other options. Especially hotel food. Or, you know, like poolside food. But I mean, it's a nice little trip. Dragon Lord. Okay. But what might actually be my most, yeah, my favorite part of the trip. So apparently, because I've said before, I sleep like a rock and everything like that, apparently my snoring is really bad. So thankfully the hotel does have, the bedroom is separated by a door. So they make me sleep on the couch out between the door and the bedroom, which is hilarious. I mean, I don't have to. I could always just stay in. But nah, I find that hilarious. I mean, if I'm gonna get horrible sleep either way, might as well do it on the couch. It is actually a fold-out couch, where you can turn it into a bed, which is nice. But I didn't do that this time because it's so much work. And honestly, the fold-out bed is super uncomfortable because it only feels like metal springs beneath you. Like, I would much rather have to, be in an uncomfortable pose and lay on the couch itself, surrounded by a blanket, than use the fold-out bed. Because, yeah, the main problem is because, all the fold-out springs and everything like that, it wouldn't be bad, but I sleep on my side. So all my body, weight is concentrated just a tiny bit, and it is super painful to sleep like that. But if I slept on my back, I would be too tall to lay on the couch. So it was a no-win situation. But I knew that was what I was in for. I had a good time. Alright, where are the enemies? Come on, game. Magma Breach, sure. Obelisk, perfect. The gonk. I don't know why it's not getting dotted like crazy. I guess it's because my thing ran out. Hey, how's he not? Oh, unless I got... Oh. I'm guessing I gotta kill these guys. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say. I know that new points available is there forever. But the burger in the restaurant was top tier. It was a normal burger, but a truffle mayo and blue cheese. Interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. So let's see. Where did we eat? Uh-oh. Hey, it's got plenty of data. Probably just dropped frames for a second there. Honestly, I can't remember what I had, but it was probably delicious. I think I got like a burger and a steak. Because we, I stayed there for 3 nights? 2 nights? Yeah, 2 nights. And then the last day we went home. So yeah, burger and a steak. But of course, we got like nachos and fries when we're at the pool. It was called the Fat Hippo. Blue cheese sauce aside. Interesting. Waffle fries, oh yeah. You know, I've noticed, it's a slight issue when I've been playing like some games, like Minecraft mod packs and oxygen not included. Dude, I get so hungry when I see the food in those. And even when we're talking about food in here, I get so hungry. Thankfully, it is almost dinner, which is nice. Alright, more melee damage. Can't really do that. Come on. The only truly annoying part about Chaos Chambers is legitimately just finding the enemies. Especially with this level. This level always feels bad for it. Maybe like this area to shoot all the enemies is the best spot to go. Yeah, probably. I went to a retro store and got 2 Japanese exclusive. And 2 N64 games. Oh, that's awesome. And boom. Okay, I forgot what stage we're on at this point. We completed Obelisk, so this should be the last before 90. Or for the boss. This one? Alright, we still got the issue of enemies just all scattered throughout the level. The person working there said the owner Japanese, they go, oh, that's awesome. I've always really liked, you know, retro item, you know, games and stuff like that, old consoles. I don't have any of my own, but I've always found that stuff super neat. The, like, 80s and 90s computers, I love. I've always been fascinated by older technology like that. I think my favorite thing is just seeing, you know, all the components inside. I have always loved electronics. Just seeing the capacitors, the chips, the boards, so cool. All right, what is boss for 90? A joke. That's what the boss for 90 is. Actually, that's what I'm curious about. I wonder what 100 is. I'm guessing it has to be Dragonlord. It has to be Dragonlord or Tina. But I think Tina is the raid boss. So... Or, okay, she summons all the raid bosses, but you know. I mean, I'm just straight up face checking him. It's not the smartest thing to do. But LeChance is so easy that I know I can do it. They even had the colored N64 consoles, and they're only 150 each. They said the source locally. Fascinating. Yeah, because when I was younger, I always used to take apart like old electronics and stuff like that we had, just because I love taking apart and seeing what's inside. All right, so that is, well, once we get out of here, Chaos 90. Next stream, I think we can definitely hit 100. And then from there, there will be one more stream after 100, and we get, oh, let's see what else there is. So yeah, 2 more streams after this. We hit 100, then we do final stuff. That'll be nice. And that means all the expensive things others for sell, they'll sell them way cheaper. So that's actually crazy though. You can get like old and rare stuff like that for that cheap. It's pretty amazing. Oh. I mean, yeah, Osprey. We're looking for Forest. That was a treetops, the deep. Yeah. So even though it is ascended, as you can see, I got the wind, which I'm guessing is pretty close. So me thinking the 4 games about would be over 100, but only cost you 7. That's a crazy good deal. So neat when you can find stuff like that. Alright, let's see what 90 gives us for stats. Two Japanese games would have been more expensive. Yeah, that's crazy. So I really hope it's not going to be 50-50. I'm hoping it's going to be like 60% for Ascended gear, but it's hard to say. So, insane enemy HP. I'm guessing it's going to be like 400% for all those. Maybe 200% enemy damage. But yeah. Today's been going really good. So let's see, we climbed 13 levels. That's insane. So we can definitely get 10 next time for sure. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. We did a lot of yapping today, but it's always nice to talk to people. So yeah, next weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I'll stream again. Yeah, I hope you all have a good day or night. And this is going to be Enzo from Look Into Gaming, signing